Okay, in the last lesson, we studied that how Java started and a brief history about it. So, in this lesson, what I'm going to teach you is I'm going to talk about like what is the problem that Java is addressing. So, if you remember, we did launched an VLC media player through command line, isn't it? Like vlc.exe space. We given the path of the file of a video file, and VLC is able to play it. So now, can we copy this vlc.exe, paste it to some other operating system like Mac, Ubuntu, Solaris, and execute it? Definitely not possible, right? That's not the way it works. The reason is because VLC player, that is vlc.exe, is an executable exclusively generated for Windows operating system, which we cannot simply copy paste into some other operating system and run it. So now, what programming language you think they might have used for developing VLC media player? There are so many languages, like there is C, C++, VC++, there is C Sharp, there is like, for a moment just forget about Java, and there is like Python. There are many programming languages exist in the world. So let's assume the developer used, okay, C Sharp to develop VLC media player. Now, so what C Sharp demands? C Sharp demands that let's say create a file which contains the source code and call it as vlc.cs. Give this file as input to C Sharp. Now, what this compiler of C Sharp will do? It will generate something called vlc.exe. Assume like this, vlc.exe. Okay. So this vlc.exe file, this is compatible with Windows operating system. This is compatible with Windows operating system. So we cannot copy this to an Mac or something. We can't do this one. It will not work. Okay. The reason is because C Sharp is a programming language which is capable of generating executables which is compatible with only Windows operating system. So what if we want to develop this VLC media player, okay, to another operating system called Mac. So how do we deal with this problem? Suppose if you want to develop it to Mac, okay, then we need to learn programming language compatible with Mac, such as Objective-C or Shift. Same if you want to develop it for Linux platform. Let's say Linux. In that case, you need to understand the programming language which is compatible with Linux. It could be GCC or something else. So problem here is that for the same software, we have multiple programming languages for multiple operating system. Okay, this is not an acceptable situation. So this is from the developer's end. Now think from the company's end. Suppose if they want to release this software VLC media player to all other operating system like Windows, Mac, Ubuntu or etc. Now what they need to do? They need to hire 3 different developers who knows 3 different languages, and they have to pay salary to them, isn't it? So their investment was initially this, now it is tripled. Now 3 different people they have to pay the salary. So this is the problem that companies are having. So in order to address these issues, the Java developers, they understood, okay, we need to find an solution for this. So in order to fix this issue which we've been facing from generation, so they came up with one solution that is called as Java. This is the problem that Java is addressing. In the next lesson, I am going to teach you how does exactly Java fix this issue. That is, how Java is machine independent.